Hello all. Just doing a bit of research here for something we're going to show you a bit later. Hopefully I can get over it. Chime in blah, blah. Chime in if you're there. Hey Jace, all the way from QLD. How are you, big fella? Your shop's a whole lot quieter, mate, now you're not here. Hope everything's good in Queensland. Sagadator says, Steve, how are you? Ash, how are you, mate? There you go. Look, we've got a few rolling in. It's good to be back alive. If you missed us last week was our first week back after a bit of a break. We had a bit of a break thanks to Facebook actually broke us. And we've been running around in the back end doing a few things. So, Koji Graham, how are you? Milo, how are you, mate? Yes, we had a bit of a break thanks to Facebook, but we're back on. We've beaten the Facebook gods, and we're in. Glennie, how are you? Trace, how are you? Yeah, so it's old Jeff, is it? Giddy up. How are you, Jeff? Yeah, so we're back. This week's been a crazy little week. I didn't get banned for long, Steve. You know, I got a little smack around. Kylie, Gary, how are you, mate? Evan, how are you, man? Yeah, we're back. Back this week. It's been a big week. Moving gear around. Trying to get some supplies. Supplies are very sucker fucked. Exactly. That's going in the Urban Dictionary, Woggy. For one of those new words. So we've been a bit buggered. Reason being is, I think I mentioned last week. G'day, Clint. How are you? Ricky, how are you? Last week I mentioned that we've got a bit of a supply issue with freight getting around the countryside, and this is, this is not to create panic or mayhem or Kimbo. How are you? Glenn, Daryl, how are you? Say good day to Pat for me. This is not to create mayhem or panic, but we are in midst of a. This is normally all 243 here. One pack of 22 to 50, a little bit of 2 to 3 spaced out well to make the shelf look big, but there's a whole lot of air back there, eh? I should check what's back there. There's a whole lot of air back there. So, 6.5, bugger all. 308, we still got plenty, so 308 shooters, we're set. But yeah, there's been a hold-ups with stockpile them guns. The guns are fine. It's the ammo we need to look at. There's been a whole lot of supply issues into WA. I just got confirmation, I think it was 2 days ago now, that the train's back up and running, which is good. And the road's back up and running. And everyone's like, well, what goes freight, where, who? Look, I don't really know. I don't think anyone does, actually. We just put orders in, it magically goes, and away we go. But, no, we have got a bit of 17 HMR now, Clint, which is good. We put orders in, obviously it gets here, but what happens is freight has to prioritise. So I know all the locals down here, going to the local supermarkets are bare. For the normal people, do you want food to eat or guns and bullets? And unfortunately, our gear obviously gets put on the back end of the truck for the next truck, for the next truck, for the next truck. Food and medicine and all those sorts of good things are rolling out. Neil, how are you, mate? Yep, 338, mate. I got one out the back. We just got to talk to licensing to get it. Ronnie, g'day, mate. How are you? Jimmy, how are you? Yeah, that's right. Your car's still sitting in Kewdale, and it's meant to be in Queensland tomorrow. Well, look, that's a pretty big challenge. I reckon we can smoke in the bandit that bad boy across the border, and away we go. Straight into QLD. So, guns and bullets does equal food for some people, but not for others. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to get right into it. I've got a gun, and I'm pretty excited about this little cracker. We're going to show you it. Oh, guns and bullets equal food. Everyone's on it. Dubai. You're not in Dubai, Felix. So I'm going to pull something out. It's pretty cool. This is a very, very limited build firearm. And you don't see many of these in Australia. And certainly it was an honour to get one of these in our shop way back in the day. So this is a gun from Kimber. It's Daniel, how are you? Ronnie, g'day. So check out this little puppy. Look at that. This is one for the gun collectors out there. This is Leonard. How are you? Pulling what out? Exactly. I can't afford a cameraman, mate. I'm not a Sparky. This is a limited build custom gold E2 Kimber. Custom gold combat, sorry. Gold E. I'm going to get in trouble so much. Custom gold combat. Can anyone pick a movie that this is from, you reckon? It's back, Big Shrekky. It's back. So this is made famous by a movie. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to have a think about what it is. It's in 45 ACP. It's a very, very well presented gun. If you use a Sparky, don't. You know what? He doesn't have a 79 either, that Sparky. Die Hard. Oh, close, mate. Think a bit new age. Boys in the Hood. Is that even a movie, Woggy? Are you even trying? No, it's not a Bond. Bond doesn't carry. This is a American 1911 awesome stuff. But I like where you're going. Punisher. Oh, no. Anyway, so this is a really rare gun. I think there was only about 1 in 4 that was bought into Australia, or 1 in 3. Mate, this is way cooler than John Wick. He wishes he could have something like this. Actually, I don't think John Wick does custom guns. He's STIs and Glocks, and I think he had a H&K and CZ and all sorts of stuff. Pulp Fiction. You know what? Nearly. Reddit 2. 2? I was gonna PM you this before this started, so I thought it was 3. I've got someone saying 2, but they're very, very rare in Australia. Kimber Goldie, it was. You can't be in it. Platoon. No, this is not Platoon. So look, it's Sylvester Stallone's gun out of the Expendables 2. Bad Boys. All good movies, all good action movies. Maybe we need to start doing a gun segment on 1 of 2. There you go. So it's 1 of 2 in Australia. The former owner has decided he needs to put money to something else, and this is now going to be up for sale. So it's a 45 ACP. In WA, you could get it on a collector's license, 1 of 2. I would say it should go through no dramas. You can fire. It's a full working, functioning firearm. Super highly polished. The list of features is more than I could list, but you know, all the screws are polished on it. The triggers, you know, custom triggers, polished barrels. Yeah, the wogs love the flashy gear. So if you know a wog that's into 1911s, tell them to give us a ring. But we've just taken this as a consignment sort of firearm again. So beautiful gun, presents really well, and something of a bit of a rarity. The Micrata, I'm going to say this wrong, but the Micrata, black Micrata hand grips apparently were chosen by Mr. Sylvester Stallone himself. That was what he wanted. He, on top of all the flashy, you know, shiny bling that he wanted in his gun, that's what he wanted. So metallic steel silhouette, Felix. So you know, there are clubs that shoot metallic silhouette out there, and this is a club gun that you could definitely have out there and have as a shooter if you're a member of a club that shoots metallic silhouette. But look at that. It's just, this doesn't give it justice. It's super high polished. PVD coating. What's it worth? Yeah, a bit, Ronnie, unfortunately. Look good in the cupboard, mate. Someone like you would love this down there. A Zuckerberg smelling. No, this is all history and movies, Milo. This is actually, you know what? This would look good on Thunder Ranch. This would look good on Thunder Ranch. You'd love it. It is very shiny, Kim. Very shiny. It doesn't do it justice. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and flip the camera so all the writing's up the wrong way. Look at this. Look at that. It's so highly polished. It is awesome. Special serial numbers. Yeah, I'll just do that. Look at that. It's a great bit of kit. It's not like, you know, you don't have to sell a kidney to get one, but it's going to cost a little bit. Neil, we've got to get you part of SSAA and shooting at a club, mate. That's going to be the first issue, because you need to be a club if you're going to have it club licensed. If it's going on a collector's license, you know, there's other ways around it, but you can't shoot them on a collector's license. And yeah, exactly. Thunder Ranch doesn't it? We can swap him a couple of Weatherby's or something. We'll get him going. Maybe a lesson on two on how to shoot long ranges to go, I reckon. So that's the formal going out gun. So Kimber make great firearms, make awesome 1911s. Normally we've got heaps of them, and they're normally available at the moment. Unfortunately, the US says that their appetite is so huge for handguns that we can't get any, which is a shame. So moving right along, we've got some Yeti gear that's finally come back in stock. The other ones that we do sell a lot of as well are Camelbacks. Our friends from Camelback, something very, very similar. All stainless steel vacuum insulated. Now, we used to do a ton of these, and that we've got them in a whole lot of, you know, super cool colours, different sizes as well. Little camp mugs. You know, you're looking at sort of $39-40 for one of those. You know, all in different colours. But what I've actually been very excited about, school bottles for the kids, like little sippy bottles for the kids. They last forever. So other than the little throwaway disposable bottles, these are insulated. They last forever. You can get replacement chew caps if the kids chew them. You know, if they spill them in the car, they don't spill over everywhere. We've got, this one's for you, Kimbo. No, not that one. That's a shark. That's way too manly and probably wildly inappropriate for this time of year. Look at that. We've got little fox ones for the boys. All the girls that want to shoot foxes. Kerbs, I should have given you one of these, Kerbs. Actually, remind me, I will. I'll give you a couple of fox ones. No, I was looking at the mermaid ones for Kim. That's you, mate. That's not a mermaid either. That's a sloth. You know what's hard? You grab this stuff and you're looking in the camera afterwards, and it's nasty. But one of the favourite things that I've got from Camelback. Here we go. Yeah, this is Camelback 2.0 almost. I just made up something. It's not Camelback 2.0. But hey, we've got a heap of the shoot mugs. Back in litres and a bit over a litre. We've got some wild purple for the ladies. All the blokes, you know, there's no judgment here. If you're in a purple, that's a thing. That's all you. But what I want to do, I'm just going to get a little corner here. Try and set this up. They are the best travel mug. They are absolutely awesome. And they fit in cup holders. So what we've got now is a little bit of a redesign, which I got these out of the box today. We ordered a heap of them. We've run out. They've been on back order for a little while. We've got them out. But this is the new Forge Flow. So the purple one's cool, team. Now you got to shoot at a club, Neil. At a club. Like do 6 shoots in 6 months and all that sort of good stuff. Mate, give us a ring tomorrow. We'll run you through it if you're keen. So what I like about the new Forges is they've got a little non-slip. My camera's going to non-slip off, but they've got a little non-slip bottom, so they don't, they don't fall over. They'll stay kind of stuck to a tailgate or a. Don't tell Tanya, Steve, it wasn't me. They've got a little non-slip bottom, so they don't spill over. But what I like is these obviously are my favourites. Go-to. They've got a little press stud release, so they've changed the lid design a bit. So it's a press stud on the bottom, so you can drive your car, four-wheel drive, truck, tractor. Right on lawnmower and away you go. I did, Luke. I did. Thanks for the reminder. I did find a mate, so we'll see you when we see you. But you can press that lid, open it up, let it go, and it seals off straight away. So really good. If you want to have a continual sip, if your coffee's too warm, it's now got a little notch slide there, so you can just hit that notch and away you go. So the old ones I've had for years, they are my favourite coffee cup. They sit on the dash of the truck. They go everywhere. Away they go. To clean these, you just simply open them up, and away you go. So they're a less complicated sort of device than the last one, and a little bit easier to clean, because I know people do worry about the old ones, going, I can't clean it. The blokes don't seem to worry, we just put more coffee in it and keep drinking. So, but that's them, the Camelback Forge Flow. Very, very new design. Very, very cool. Golf cart. Hey, look, mate, if you're playing golf, I never get to play golf, so I don't know, but that's the go. So that is something cool from our friends in Camelback, which is really cool. I'm impressed. I think I'm going to even I'm going to Shanghai that one for myself. Something else we've got is, which is cool. It's called a dishwasher, mate. The coffee doesn't stay out of it long enough to go in the dishwasher. So I've got a heap of fast frame ensuites from Austrail. Now these are a new design. These things, like the old way of popping up ensuites, you either had the little fibre, the flip out ones that are a bit of a pain to flip out. You had ones that you you had ones that you piece together. These all piece together, so they all piece together in about I don't know. This took about, look, I'll be honest, it took about 5 minutes to go up because I was getting heckled while I was doing it. But they're all in a hub, in a central hub. They fold out up here. They fold out. All the legs are together, and the awning simply clips together. What I like about these little privacy shower tents is that this stuff's now blackout material. So if you're inside, you can't see outside. If you're outside, you can't see inside. But it's got cool little things like toiletry holders or towel holders. So while you're having your little shower, you don't get your towel wet. Oh, there's the toiletry holders. So you can put, your shampoo, your conditioner, your bloody man moisturiser, your hand moisturiser, whatever else you're doing. That's there. Yeah, it's got a shit roll holder. How cool is this? So, the idea is you can use these for tents for showers. So they've got a little hook up here that you can hang a shower up, and it's quite upgraded, this hook. It's actually a metal hook. Look at that. It's got a little hole through the roof, so you can run your plumbing through if you're running a gas shower, instantaneous, or, your bag shower. And it's got they've even thought of little Velcro holders here, which is really cool. So, I don't know whether you can see that, little Velcro holders. So your hose all runs down the outside, all stays nice and easy with your tent. There's a little window so you can get your steam out. Look at that. That's wicked. there's a towel roll holder, so you can put a towel, you can hang a towel up when you're finished with it. But you can use this as a toilet as well, like a toilet tent. So they even give you a little holder for a little dunny roll holder. How cool is that? It's pretty cool on a little clip. I mean, you can clip it on the bottom there if you want. You can clip it up top, which is whatever, whichever way you want to do. Removable floor, which is cool. I like that. Dunny paper, that's double the price. That's exactly right. Don't tell anyone, they'll fucking come and steal that tomorrow. The other cool thing I like about this is it's got a ziplock. So this is a feature that is especially for the ladies. So if you zip that zip from the bottom, so if you went that door up, I'm not going to do it there, everyone got seasick. If you zip it up here, it's actually got a ziplock, so you can zip this door. And for the ladies that want to have a shower or do your thing in peace and know that you're not going to get hassled, it's hard doing this one-handed, by the way. And now my little jig's shit itself. It doesn't like that because I'm trying to hold it where it's not. You should give away a shovel with it. Should give away a toilet with it. You can pull that through the loops, and that'll hold the zip. That'll hold the zip closed. So the loops go through and pins up there, and away you go. Good demo still. It didn't work one-handed, but come in the shop. Come in the shop, and I'll give you the demo of how it actually worked. Actually, a really, really cool idea. So, that's the Austrail Fast Frame Ensuite. Something new. We've been waiting for these for a while, actually. Saw them in a show about, it feels like forever ago. It was probably 18 months ago, I reckon. And we've been waiting for them. So, if you're going to go camping, you're going to take your missus away camping, you want to get her into camping, here's a little trip. Make it easy for her. Get her into one of these. Camelback stuff, yes. What else are we doing? We're going to do a street view, have a quick look outside. Oh, this is the other thing. So, Camelback, we got a heap. I was at a fire the other week and thirsty as hell. I left my Camelback behind, fatal error, but a whole lot of bladders, little Camelback bladders. So we've got some high-vis stuff in. So if you want to leave that in, like a little go bag, ready to go, the bigger stuff is good. This is something worth talking about. I can't remember whether I talked about this last week, but little water cells. These are really handy to chuck under the seat. So this one's 6 litres. We've got we had some 10 litre ones, and we've got some 20 litre ones. But they're a soft water bladder, but hard, so it's not going to get buggered. They've got like a baffle on the inside, which is really cool. You can use them like a shower. You can pour out of them, do whatever you want. But really handy just to tuck under the seat or behind the seat in the ute, and you've got 6 litres ready to go whenever you want. And it's in the ute all the time or in the 4-wheel drive, so they're really, really cool. I forgot Street View last week. It's just non-stop talking here. Forgot Street View, so here we go with a bit of a view. The boys. Look at that sunset. Actually, that's actually quite pretty for Narrogin. We don't normally get nice sunsets like that, but look at that. I don't know, that's not going to show up on the camera. It's a bit hazy. Look at that. Beautiful. Buy a caravan. I did. So the girls are going at the nail studio. The kebabs are going hot. We've got 4-wheel drives and big dogs everywhere. The pub's going on. Jace, never heard of him. No, it's a great night. It's nice and warm. We've got some crew around. Look at that rig, would ya? It's bloody special.
Are you gonna do a shout out for him?
For Jace?
No, for the beast.
For who? For the beast?
Yeah.
What are we got to do to see the rig? On what Instagram page?
Yeah, you can follow it.
Okay, look, I'm being pressured into it. So, if you want to have a look at somebody going on holidays, I try not to because it annoys the piss out of me. But jump onto that tag there. You'll see a lovely young lady with a dog having adventures around Australia. Look at him. He's like, yep, log on. Crazy. It's crazy. Right, cool. So that was that. So one of the other cool things I noticed post-fire the other day was the amount of times I actually used a knife. And I'm looking in the knife cabinet, and we're gonna quickly pull out my knife of the day. There's so much to choose from. What are we gonna do? Let's have a look at. Is that an electrician parked out the front? It is an electrician parked out the front. So, okay, cool. Here we go. We're gonna look at something a little bit cheap and economical and affordable for everybody. Busted. She says, hi, Jace. Oh, I want to talk about them too. Cold steel. No, I don't have any cold steel. Hey, man, I don't, they're good. Excellent. I will. They'll be watching this, Ronnie, and they'll see. I don't have any cold steel, Kieran, but give us a ring, mate. We can certainly chase something down for you. Whoop, hang on, we've gone in, we've gone out, we've gone back. So something that was really handy that, you know, I used a couple of times at the fire the other week. I use these every day of the week. This is why we kind of do knife of the week, because I like it. I'm trying to look at something where I can put this camera. That's better. Right. Ha, that's better. I'm getting in like the girls with Insta. If the camera's down and I look down, I look doubly fat. And I'm already looking fat enough as it is, so I've got to have the camera up at my level or a little bit higher, so I look up at it and I look skinny. Ha! I'm onto it. Sean the Sheep, say good day. Say good day to Bitzer. He's cool. So something that's really economical, easy to have, easy to carry everywhere. Something like the little Ridgeline knives here. So these are a whole $39. They're a little clip point and pocket fit. So yeah, man, we've got heaps of BBs, dude. So these things, we didn't the other week, but these things are good. They've got a, like a nice little hole in the lanyard. If you're into it, you can throw a little, oh man, it's hard when you got to think on your feet all the time. You don't have a brain for it, eh? You can put a little, oh Jesus, paracord weave. Thank you, Steelo. A little paracord weave on it, so you can have a little toggle if you need to hang it. You can clip it onto stuff. The knife is, they're nice and sharp. I'm not going to cut myself. I did that the other night, checking a knife, and it's bad. But little Ridgeline knives, handy to have. Definitely worth having in your pocket, especially if you're outdoorsy and you're out and about. What are you using it for, Steelo? Cutting string, man. I kept driving over string, and it kept getting tangled up through my fire unit and through my ute, and have to get out, cut the string off, and away you go. Yeah, very, very handy thing to have a knife. We have several, it turns out. So come and see us. They're a good thing. The other thing that is really cool, so we've been out of these for a little while, and because we're staunch environmentalists in the shop, because we're outdoorsy people and we want to look after ourselves in the outdoors, are these. And I'm also frustrated that every time I go to Coles, there's a little plug for Coles, I forget the bag. And every time you go there, it's $2 for a bag or whatever it is. It drives me bananas. So what we've got back in, because we've been out for a little while, and I can't even get the little toggle out, are these really cool little Ultrasil Nano bags. So these little bad boys are big enough to chuck in your pocket, chuck in your cup holder in your car. You can hook them on your keyring if you're so inclined, if you go into the shops all the time. There's another little handle there. So you can do a whole lot of things with these. They are really cool, and the idea is you only buy one, or maybe two. You know, one for each car, whatever you want to do. One for the car and one for when you're walking in. But the idea is it gives you an awesome little shopping bag. So, look at that. Good for the environment. Super strong. They're like made of, I don't know, probably recycled bloody Coles bags is what they're made of. But look at that. They'll hold a ton of weight, and you can use them again and again and again. And when I say use them again and again, you don't have to, take them home like this. You can have two colours. You can have a light blue, or a beigey sort of greeny colour. And when you finish with them, so this is the big test, everyone goes, oh, I don't want them because you'll never get them back in that little bag again. You just sit there for 5 minutes when you get home after you've unpacked everything, or give them to the kids. It's a good challenge for the kids. There you go, kids, put that back in the bag. And the bag will tuck back in the little bag. So these are very, very handy. Again, very, very safe on the environment because you're not using the one bag over and over again. And you're not going to be donating bloody half your paycheck to Coles every time you go in there and you forget to take a bloody bag, because that is very, very annoying. I know, because I do it constantly. So we have covered. We've done the very cool Kimber Gold E Combat, the Expendables gun, one of two in Australia. I actually can't believe it's one of two. I might have to take it home with me. I might have to buy it actually. One of two. It's pretty special. We've done the canvas shopping bags. Yeah, man, there's canvas there. Yep. G'day, guys. How are you? So there you go. Back in that while I've been drawing off. And they are washable. These are washable. Canvas Steelo shopping bags. I would, but the price would be huge, man. It'd be like $5, $10 a bag, and no one's going to buy $10 a bag after I've raked them for ammo and cool things out of the shop, Felix. It's a thing. Yeah, it is. It's like parachute material, Sean. So I think it is recycled Coles bags. Oh, I got no idea what goes in it. I could give you the list if you're interested, but I don't know. It's magical. It's magical stuff. So if you want any of that sort of gear, give us a buzz. We can post them out. If you're interested in the Kimber, like genuinely interested, give us a buzz. We'll try and hook you up. If you're interested in anything else in the shop, give us a buzz. Those Camelback Forge mugs are very, very cool. Definitely worth having in the car. Guaranteed not to spill a coffee, or I'll give you one for free almost if it's used the right way. Cross my fingers when I said that. And away we go. Anyway, love you all. Have fun this week, and we'll see you again next week. Again, if there's anything you want to see, give us a plug, give us a shout. There was some other stuff that I can't remember. I got sidetracked. People come to the shop, and I, like a little ADHD kid, I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, I'll write myself a note. We'll cover it next week, and I'll see you next Thursday, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers, guys. Bye.